I'm gonna keep this up, I guess, because it's August 13th, 2026, and these are okay. Hello, lovely people. Today is August 13th. I learned how to do my hair in chopsticks and hair sticks, but I'm not using these for food. I have longer ohashi, is what we call it, ohashi in Japanese, longer chopsticks, but right now I'm gonna use these short ones and see if I can still do it, because my hair is so freaking thick. Like, it's thick in strands, as in, like, the strands are super thick themselves, like, almost textured. But then also, like, I just have a lot of volume or depth. I have a lot of just so much hair, you know. Oh my gosh! But anyway, it's cuter if I do it with another with the other hairpin chopsticks that I have that are longer. Because, I mean, you could probably see I have lots of hair. I have very thick hair on my body hair, and obviously hair on my head, but isn't that cute? So I'm gonna wear that today. As I clean today, I'm doing the laundry, washing my bed sheets. As you can see, all of this is empty, and all like our house laundry and all that stuff. So today's like a cleaning day. I just printed and packed an Etsy order. I mailed it at the post office this morning. Had some breakfast, and I'm doing a deep clean basically of everything today. And then later on today, it's like, I like to have a list of various projects, you know, that work for my long-term goals or whatever. So I can, if I have to wait on one thing, then I can do another thing. If I get burnt out in this one area, I can focus on another thing. So I had one other thing that I had listed that was, oh yeah, I wanted to do some writing because I wanted to do some drafts for like books that I want to write. Like, obviously I want to be a writer. That's my main goal, like a children's book writer and illustrator. Moving this thing out of the way, I'm gonna wash this comforter and then vacuum today and everything. But anyway, I have some books that I want to write. Oopsie, see, then my hair came up undone. And sorry if this was not shaved or anything. And I'm like, you know, putting my hair up, but I mean, it is what it is. But oh yes, it's actually better to simplify in your job, in life, in everything. To make the most progress on the most meaningful things, we need to simplify our schedules, because often I have tried to pack in everything as much as I can during the day, because I know I have such a limited time, and I'm so aware of like my time. Like I said yesterday, in the last couple days, like I was gone all day every day for the past like 3 or 4 or 5, oh my gosh, the past like week or whatever, every day, just doing different tasks that were called of me. But and honestly, family is actually my grandma, that's it, is my main, not task, but my main priority. You know, so she goes before my business, I will say that. But since this channel is about creativity, I'm like still trying to manage, figuring out how to manage my time and stuff like that. Okay, I went on too long of a tangent over there, so I'm gonna cut this video. But anyway, my hair was crazy, so I decided maybe I'm gonna show you how I do this hair thingy from the back end too, so you can see, I guess. Basically, but you're gonna gather your hair. Oh, okay, this is unintentionally a hair tutorial. This is the message today, so it's useful. Rather than, yeah, you're gonna gather your hair in a ponytail type of thing, okay? Put the chopstick or the hair stick or whatever, don't use it for food, on your hair, then twist it around. This works better if this is a children's or like a little decor chopstick, so it's so short. And you can do this with with only one hair stick if your hair is thin or shorter, and if it's longer. Now these are super small chopsticks, like I said, so it's a little difficult, but that's why I'm using 2. Then the other one, you're just gonna poke it in at the bottom or anywhere it's tight, and then kind of twist the hair, almost like you're gonna break the stick. Sometimes I feel like, am I gonna break the stick with how much I'm twisting it? But no. Oh gosh, I wonder if I can't even see the camera. Now this is going a little worse than it was before. It was super easy last time, but And then you kind of twist it again and poke it in so that it stays stable. Although this side's a little messy, so I'd have to do it again. But isn't it cute? And then if you have the longer chopsticks, you can see it sticking up in your hair and it's super cute. Anyway, that's my tutorial. I'm gonna get better at my tutorials, by the way. Thank you for watching, okay? Okay, yes. Today, though, I will say the message is to simplify. Simplify your schedule. If you're trying to make like high impact or do something meaningful, try to simplify it. What I was doing is like packing everything within my day because I know that my days are so finite. And like this is such a blessed season that I'm able to do this. So like I'm always aware of my time. Excuse me, especially like the past 3 days or whatever. When I was gone till like 9 p.m. Yesterday though it was a conference, it was for something fun. But like I said, if you have excuse me, something unexpected like your children or your grandparents or like, you know, any family members or something that's gonna like, you know, not be in your plans, then I try to account for that, and that's why I try to be super busy in the or like super productive as much as I can in the morning or whatever, even though I'm so freaking exhausted sometimes. So I learned like you need rest as well. But my work energizes me, which I'm very excited about, my creativity and art. Once again, the flow. And I think it also helps to have a minimal, like a finite or like, you know, limited schedule sometimes because it's like, oh, you know, sometimes writing is like the hardest thing to do, to sit down and write or to sit down and draw. Like we love drawing, all artists, but it's like the hardest thing to do sometimes, open up a sketchbook. But like if you have a limited amount of time and you can only have like 10 minutes to do this, that's like a hack to also help you. Like, okay, I'm only going to draw for 10 minutes. I'm going to edit this for 10 minutes and then like that can help you get through the day and get your thing done. Get like something, you know, meaningful that's like that you want to do done, just like doing intervals of time. But also like excuse me, I think just in general knowing that I only have like I have this amount of time or whatever, and I don't know when I'm going to be called to drive you know, drive this way, or you know, or 30 minutes here, or you know, an hour here or whatever. Like if I know that might be a possibility, that also just like kind of helps me get motivated anyway mentally. However, I will say, because I know that it's that my time is limited and finite, like I have the tendency to pack or like to try to squeeze in as many tasks as I can on it, like as in a to-do list, because I want to get as much done in the limited amount of time that I can do. But I think what I've learned and what I saw in a video too is like this girl was talking about, rather than packing your schedule every day, just try to do the meaningful things and eliminate the unnecessary, eliminate all of the unnecessary. And I think currently I'm doing that now because I'm kind of like in a focused mode. This one guy calls it monk mode, oriented like community. They kind of talk about like their wellness and their like, this is where they're going to go to the gym hard every day. They're not going to be on social media for like, you know, I don't know, 30 days, 40 days or whatever, 21 days. We're going to exercise, go to the gym, work on our this and that, you know. But like it's basically like you go silent on all socials and you just do monk mode. And I kind of do that mode, but like I'm just like I'm not gonna be on social media just in general, but also like I'm cutting off planning so many social events and stuff. Because like I said, in the weekend I saw like some old friends from a long time ago. Last night I went to a conference that was like a women's conference that was very life-giving. But typically like I'm not trying to plan any other events because my family especially, we're so close that we always have like a gathering every so often. So I'm like, I cannot do any friend gatherings. Like I can't do anything right now because like I really am trying to go hard with these goals and stuff, and to simplify is really helpful. And like I also made it like a point the last couple months to do no collabs, no commissions, and no custom like orders and stuff, because that could be like an issue. Like if you're an artist trying to start your business or whatever, or like you have your business and like you want to have exposure, so you put your stuff out there, but then you get asked or hit with like, oh, can you do this commission, can you do this collab, can you do this custom design for someone else's business, which is great, you know. But it's like I don't want to do that because I'm like not really trying to build a clientele of like as like a freelancer or like an independent contractor anymore. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to build my own like, so like I really had to be like, okay, I gotta say no to any and all. And like I had to write this daily no commissions, no collabs, no customs, no, say no, because it's so hard for me to say no as a people pleaser too. Like, I mean, like, I don't know, not by nature, or maybe by nature, I don't know, but more so by conditioning. It's like I really have to decondition and say like, or like unlearn basically, and recondition to say like no, 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 because we want to make sure that our most important things are done, you know what I mean? And especially like, if you know you're meant to be present with a family member and or whatever, and you're meant to like, work on this personal thing for yourself, this personal goal. Like if you're working on your fitness, if you're working on, your health and all of that, like you need to get that in order. I kind of do as well, but you need to work on your finances or like whatever like this, or you're finishing like your school or whatever you have to do, like, or building your business, or like taking care of your family or whatever it has to be, like to really like, okay, these are my goals, these are my things, and I have to say no to everything else, is like is important. Now I will say that with a grain of salt though, because but so yeah, now I'm like, oh no. So no is my no, 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 no. That's my main thing that I'm trying to do this season. But yeah, simplify, I guess. And also, yay, I'm like super into the hair thing. So I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, lovely people, we are going to continue with this series, and thank you for watching my hair tutorial. That was the message for the day. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make these somewhat entertaining maybe in the future, but yeah, at least anyway, that was my message for the day.